When I came back from the Olympics, I got to watch and listen to your reaction to my performance on the Eiffel Tower.
Le ciel bleu.
That's her! That's her! That's you, Celine! I know your voice!
It was so sweet to hear you. Your voice was breaking and it touched me so tremendously.
Because I love
you. You were crying and then you made me start crying. What's up with all this freaking crying?
Sorry, Celine! Celine!
Donc l'amour.
And I'm crying again. You were absolutely incredible, fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it so much.
Oh,
I hope
love
we can
you.
see each other in person soon.
Yes.
Very soon.
We've seen each other already.
And I hope we're not going to start crying.
No,
I
don't
love
cry.
You so much.
I love you too.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye, Celine. Oh my God, this is the greatest moment ever.
Gilbert!
What?
That video wasn't for you, that was for Kelly Clarkson.
What?
That video was for Kelly Clarkson.
I'm sorry, reception's bad in this room. I didn't hear you. Celine, I'm so glad that you loved my reaction to your performance.
For you, Gilbert! You are not Kelly!
Can I just have this moment for like a second? What a killjoy. If you've been living under a rock, Kelly Clarkson has been doing Kellyoke ever since the beginning of her show a few years ago. We are going to react to her live performance of My Heart Will Go On by Céline Dion and cover the interaction between the two of them that went down this morning. It was so adorable. You're not going to want to miss this. Real quick, before we move forward, please head over to that subscribe button and click it, as well as the bell, so that you can get notified the next time I drop a really fun, exciting video just like this one. I'm so nervous. It's a hard song to sing, Kelly.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on.
Wow.
Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are.
Sing, Kelly.
I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Yeah, you kind of have to do something a little bit different with it because you don't want a direct comparison to Celine.
There's nothing I feel.
Very clean.
And I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Okay, I got so many thoughts about this. First of all, it's a little bit unfair because she doesn't have the time to give it that build that Celine gives it. When Celine sings this song, especially the way the song is recorded, right? When she was in the studio, one take vocal. So very similar to this, Kelly, even though this is just a one take live performance, it's essentially a live performance. What you hear in the record was one take.
Let's try to make it like a little demo. And I sang the song once, and they built the orchestra around it. I never re-sang it.
It was a very quick demo session. They talked to her about it. She sang it once and left. That's pretty gangster, right? But she had the whole song. So she could start really airy and breathy and like, almost like just barely there. Where with Kelly, she doesn't really have that room to build like that from the beginning. And then you have to think about gain and stuff, like with the microphones, like you don't want sound to have to like, you know, put the gain so close that you get this really like breathy stuff. And then when she has to belt, it's like they have to turn the gain down. It's almost a guessing game. So she kind of has to start off already in more of a fuller voice, I'm thinking, which is why that she started that way. That way she could build to the climax, can get there a little bit quicker because she's only got like a minute and a half to sing this. But she still, even considering that, gave it a very romantic feel. She sang it very much the Kelly Clarkson way. And I really enjoyed it. It's funny because if you watched my Gloria Estefan and Céline Dion video that I released not too long ago, I do talk about how Kelly and Céline Dion are the two artists that you should never allow to sing your songs because they always sing them better than anybody else. And here you have Kelly singing a Céline Dion song. So what happens when the two greatest cover singers of all time start to cover each other's songs, right? That's essentially what's happening. So now I need Céline Dion to record and sing a Kelly Clarkson song just to like compare notes. I think that Kelly did a solid job. I do think that these are big shoes to fill, and she's going to tell us why this was not her immediate decision to pick when it comes time to sing on Kellyoke, because she kind of has a rule for herself. There are some songs that she thinks that even she should stay away from, and this was one of them.
Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. She really is just an incredible talent. Her stunning performance at the Olympics was one of the highlights for me this summer. It was so good.
She's balling, remember?
There's a reason also. Usually I would never cover that song because there's some songs you just don't want to go near as a vocalist. But there's a reason why I actually did that today, and you'll find out later.
Well, we don't have to find out later. We're going to find out right now, Kelly. It was because she had a special guest, and that special guest was Kate Winslet from Titanic.
Let's just get it out of the way. This is Titanic. I felt like we had to do this when I sang the Kellyoke for you for that one. But what do you recall from this movie scene?
We had a section of the boat that was on a hydraulic arm that would go up and down depending on what angle at which the ship was sinking at that point in the story. It was really scary because, like a fairground ride, it didn't stop there, it kept going up. So all of those people
are really holding on.
That's scary.
A lot of them are harnessed on. They are all stunt individuals, apart from myself and Leo. When we got to the bit where Jack and Rose are right on the top like that, there was one night when the entire hydraulic, it just broke and we got stuck up there. No, but it was quite funny actually. We got stuck up there just like all night because it was, you know, we had 4 months of it was 7 months shoot, 4 months of which were shot by night because the boat sank at night. So there's Leo and I just stuck on the top, the bow of the ship.
Those conversations must have been entertaining.
Actually, we used to sing. We'd take it in turns to sing each other cheesy love songs.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
No, that's not meant to be cute. No, we sang them badly, and like I can't even remember what they were, but yeah, we would kind of just we'd lie there singing, and we had snacks hidden inside our life jacket.
That's funny. Just her and Leonardo DiCaprio on the top singing as though they were drunk. That's kind of like the hidden message there. I wonder if they were drunk. So they hid snacks in their life jackets. But okay. So Kelly releases this on Kellyoke on YouTube and on her show, and Celine gets wind of it, right? And apparently she had already seen Kelly's reaction to her when she sang on the Olympics, and I cannot pronounce the French title of it. I will not try to butcher it, but we all saw the Olympic performance by Céline Dion that was just outrageous and out of this world. I do have a reaction to that here in the description. I will put the link down for you. I bawl my eyes out just like Kelly did. So Celine saw that, and then she saw her sing My Heart Will Go On. And then earlier today, this dropped, and we all lost our minds.
Kelly, when I came back from the Olympics, I got to watch and listen to your reaction to my performance on the Eiffel Tower. It was so sweet to hear you, your voice Your voice was breaking and it touched me so tremendously. You were crying and then you made me start crying. What's up with all this freaking crying? And now I just saw you singing My Heart Will Go On and I'm crying again. You were absolutely incredible, fantastic. I loved it so much. I hope we can see each other in person soon.
Yes.
Very
I want to
soon.
be there in the audience.
And I hope we're not going to start crying. I love you so much. Thanks. Bye.
And then, of course, yeah.
I got this video sent to me, and it all flooded. I was working with Jason, my musical director here at the show. I was working with him and in the studio, and we were actually doing stuff for Kellyoke's, and all of a sudden I get this thing from my manager, and I cried because it was Céline Dion saying that she saw my performance, and she knows my name.
Sorry. That is so cute. But how cool would that be, right? So you're Kelly Clarkson. You're just doing your karaoke thing with your musical director, just whatever, and somebody runs in with the phone like, Kelly, look what just happened. Celine Dion posted an open letter style video to you on her Instagram. And Kelly cried, of course. Now, we're going to see why. Now, I, as somebody who's a longtime fan of both Kelly and Celine, I remember that Kelly Clarkson sang several songs of Céline Dion in the beginning of her American Idol journey. I remember she sang Think Twice by Celine. She also sang I Surrender by Celine. Was there another one that she sang by Celine? Or was it just those two? I do know that Céline Dion was the very first concert she ever attended. Now, remember, Kelly Clarkson was not a child singer, wanted to be a marine biologist. It wasn't until she was late in her middle school years that one of the choir teachers had heard her singing and was like, you should be in choir. And she's like, why? I don't sing. Céline Dion around that time became one of the people, along with Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin and Reba McEntire, that really inspired Kelly Clarkson to sing. Celine was one of her main inspirations vocally and just, you know, to be able to do this, because Kelly did have a lot of range and a lot of power, and the way that she sings by Simon Cowell and Randy was sometimes even compared to Whitney, Mariah, and Celine. So I think this is a very full circle moment for her, and she's going to explain a little bit more on that.
It blew me away, but what really hit me was, okay, 22 years ago on American Idol, I got laryngitis. Everybody got sick one week because they worked us ragged. They had no idea the show was going to blow up. We were all very tired and sick. And I sang, that was the week that I had laryngitis. I had to sing Celine Dion's I Surrender All.
Okay. Love you, Kelly. But the name of the song is not I Surrender All. It's I Surrender. And this is funny because here we are 22 years later and people still cannot get the name of this song right.
Let's surrender. That's the name of the song. To Kelly Clarkson.
Ryan, you would not believe how many on LimeWire, how many people put for upload and download the song Surrender and then hyphen Kelly Clarkson because of Ryan Seacrest. I was like, that's not the name of the song. The name of the song is I Surrender. The song I Surrender All, that's a Christian worship song.
I surrender all. I surrender all.
Now, there's also a fun fact about I Surrender and whether or not Kelly Clarkson should have been able to sing it. I'm going to let old Gilbert tell the story. This was from 4 years ago on my YouTube channel, so that I don't have to say anything now. I'm just going to forward it to my older self. Fun fact, Justin Guarini, if you're watching, and if you ever hold a grudge against Kelly Clarkson and want to try to get her disqualified, when they came back from commercial break, they were all supposed to sing songs from the 90s. Kelly Clarkson sang a Celine Dion song from 2002, the same year that this was airing. I don't know how she got away with that because, as you know, I'm a rabid Celine Dion fan, and her album A New Day Has Come had just come out 6 months before this aired. And so the fact that Kelly Clarkson sang a song from 2002 when she was supposed to be singing a song from the 90s, I don't know how that slipped by, but I don't think she's in any danger of being disqualified and having her American Idol crown taken from her. I mean, good luck trying it. And another little fun fact, this night Kelly Clarkson had laryngitis. Who does that? Oh, I don't really have a voice, so let me go ahead and try to tackle a ballad. Epic ballad, one of the greatest ballads by one of the greatest, if not the greatest, vocalist and singer of all time, Céline Dion. Oh, sure, let's just go ahead and do that. Only Kelly could get away with it.
That night because I'm just mortified that Céline Dion is going to see this performance. I could have cared less about votes at that point. I just didn't want to see Céline Dion see or hear this because it was so bad because I was sick. And cut to 22 years later, I finally got like a Céline Dion performance, and I felt like I sang it all right, you know? Like I didn't have laryngitis, I wasn't sick, and I got to honor someone who is such a hero to me vocally. Like she's one of my main inspirations of why I'm a singer, and she watched it, and I did good, and I feel like I made my 19-year-old self very proud. That's what I did, and I've seen the video a dozen times. I might watch it before I go to bed because she says my name. She says she loves me, so she should come on the show. She said in the video, yes. I know because I've seen it a lot of times. I hope to see you soon. Where do you want me to be? Where do you want me to be?
I want to be there.
Like it's like one of my I can quit now in life. I'm retiring. Good night.
I want to come. Okay, Kelly, you need to let me go. Okay. Yes. So what a wonderful treat. What a wonderful interaction that we all got to be part of today. I want to know, what are your thoughts? Please drop me a comment and let me know if you thought that, just like I did, that this was the most adorable interaction. We need more of this kind of stuff, don't we? We need more little fun stuff. I mean, with all the things, all the division going on, all the politics going on, we need more silly, fun. Well, not silly, but I mean, silly, yes, but this wasn't silly. This was sweet. This was reverential and honoring of each other. You know, there are different generations of singers, but just the fact that, I mean, Celine's always been this way. Celine has always praised and uplifted her peers and the generations coming up underneath her and the generations before her. Celine is just a cheerleader for everybody. She never speaks ill of any artist. She never shades any artist. She's never passive aggressive. She's just celebratory and loves all other artists. And when you can get a nod like this from Celine, where she singles you out to tell you that she loves you and to thank you, and especially when you cover one of her songs, there's like no bigger honor if you're a singer like Kelly Clarkson. There's no bigger honor than that, than to have someone like Céline Dion give you a shout out. So I'm so happy for Kelly Clarkson. That is a dream come true. That's why she's like, I could just quit now. Bye, good night, because that's the ultimate. But yeah, so thanks so much for hanging out with me. Make sure that you please click that like button if you did enjoy this video, and I do mean like physically click the like button. It really helps me out and tells the algorithm that this video is worth watching. And again, make sure that you subscribe so that we can hang out together in the future. Till next time, I love you, God bless you, and I will see you in the very next video. Mwah! Bye!